I had a high school athlete who had a really rare problem with the outside part of his knee that was giving him quite a bit of trouble, and he'd had a number of different consultations with other doctors, and they weren't really happy with any of the solutions.
People will be coming in pain, and maybe they don't know why they have pain. They've had pain for a long time, and maybe they haven't been able to get answers.
I'm Dr. Todd Herrenbrook with Salina Ortho, and I've been an orthopedic surgeon here in Salina for a little over 20 years. I think I know I'm in the right profession because really I never feel like this is a job.
I'm Dr. Levi Kendall. I'm an orthopedic surgeon here at Salina Ortho. My life's passion is to help people. With orthopedics, we're fairly blessed that the procedures we do can provide instant, life-changing pain relief. And that for me is what drew me into orthopedic surgery, and that's why I love to do what I do.
So I'm Jeff Rennick. I'm one of the orthopedic surgeons here at Salina Ortho. This is what I do, this is what I love to do, and I want to do it for a long time.
What we hope to do when somebody comes to Salina Ortho is take them up a level or two of what they're able to do. And that may be that they're struggling at their work to get their work done because of an ailment, or maybe they're struggling training for some event that they want to do. So our goal always is when they're done with us, that they're much more active and much more productive, and doing so hopefully in a comfortable way.
One of the things that we are very strong at is we're very patient-centered. We truly take the time to sit each patient down, hear their issues, and try to give them the best treatment plan moving forward.
Some of the measures that I take to make sure I'm addressing patients' needs and concerns is be as simple as first of all, just listening to them, listening to their whole story, taking them through the physical exam, reviewing all their imaging with them, and on trying to do all this, trying to listen to them and seek questions before I just start telling them a plan, and then I get them heavily involved in the decision making, and I try to give them multiple options at every visit.
No one situation is the same. And even though the surgeries can sometimes be pretty similar, everybody's situation's different. And so we'll try to find out what do we need to do to make this fit your life the best.
We will provide a personal touch from the first phone call with our front office and our staff, all the way through when you actually come and see us in clinic. And you will get incredible, amazing, highly trained surgeons that will speak with you about, conservative care, surgical care. I would let any of the surgeons in my group operate on myself or my family members, and I just think we do provide premier care, not only for this small area, but for the whole state of Kansas.
Patients may have heard or feel like they need to go to one of the large medical centers in Kansas City or Wichita, and we're really happy to offer a vast majority of those services right here in Salina.
We have a good group of surgeons who are willing to see about anything that comes through the door. We want to take care of you here in the community, and that's why all of us are here.
Not only do we have great staff, great surgeons, we have wonderful physical therapists who are ready to communicate with us. I see them every morning when I'm getting my cup of coffee. I talk about patients with them, and we also can get MRIs sometimes as early as the same day at a very affordable price.
We've really continued to kind of progress from a practice of just offering orthopedic surgery and consultations to really trying to be a one-stop shop for any type of musculoskeletal problems. One of our great advantages at Salina Ortho is our partnership with Salina Surgical Hospital, and I frequently have patients tell me that they feel like they're staying in a hotel. So they're always very willing to tell their friends that if they need to have some surgery, they ought to try to make sure they can have it at Salina Surgical Hospital. We offer some care in areas that are a little bit too far to drive back to Salina, so it's a lot easier for one of us to drive out to them than 20 of them to drive to us. It's kind of hard in medicine to not be pulled to do what is best for the patient. And when you can see how much help it is to them, especially the elderly patients, because we take care of so many, that when they're able to drive 6 blocks to an appointment as opposed to 90 miles, it makes a big difference.
So we really go out of our way to serve those communities, and I think that's really important for our practice. Whenever I hear that a facility has been in practice for 50 plus years, that tells me that that facility is well known, well trusted, and they're clearly doing the right thing for their patients. And I plan to be here my whole practice, and I think that is incredibly important for a patient for a patient's family and for the autonomy of the patient moving forward, to know that they're going to have the same provider their whole life.
One of the advantages of a practice that's been around for 50 years is a deeply rooted culture and a lot of homegrown talent.
Salina Ortho does engage with the community in various ways. A lot of it's through sponsorships and trying to help many of the schools, the sports teams, the various programs throughout the city so that we can give back, because the city has given us so much.
Being in the community is just such an important part of our culture that it's just what we do. I'll try to say, okay, let's make this day a win by really making a difference for whoever we can. Let's see if we can figure out who that's going to be.